Hi everyone, so today I am going to be showing you how to do my super quick and easy 5-minute makeup look. I guess it's like a no makeup look, but I don't really know why people say that. As soon as I see a bit of highlighter or bronzer I'm like it's makeup, but who knows. This is a look I'll normally do if I'm really tired and I can't be bothered to get up and do my makeup, so I get up 10 minutes before I have to leave, which happens quite regularly. Or if I am hungover and I've got somewhere to go in the morning, and you all know that feeling, it is the worst and you couldn't think of anything worse than putting something on your face. That normally happens, to be fair, when I have a family thing the next day, so I have to be up early, and by early I mean 10 o'clock, so not even that early, but I don't want to look like a complete gremlin. So I will do this makeup look really easy. I think I only use about 6 products. Normally I'll just wash my face. Not gonna lie, if I'm that hungover sometimes I don't even do that. And I'll just use a makeup wipe, which is really bad. But normally, yeah, I would start by washing my face and then I'll go in with a moisturiser. No, can't see, so that was a fail. But it's a Neutrogena Clear and Soothe Moisturiser. I normally use about that much, so quite a lot. Some people put this on with a brush, but I don't know. I just feel like who puts moisturiser on with a brush? Well, obviously some people do, but I definitely do not do that. Just seems like it overcomplicates it, in my opinion. Okay. Now that is done. One thing I won't do is get any moisturiser. I bet I probably just did this, but what I try and not do normally is get any moisturiser on my eyebrows because of the product that I use. So the first thing I do then is my eyebrows, and I actually use a really random thing to do my eyebrows. So I use this Supercat. Supercat? Sounds like something like superhero. Soap and Glory liquid black eyeliner pen. So I don't even know if they still sell this, I'll have a look. But I got this in like one of those, do you know when at Christmas people like sometimes don't know what to get you, especially family, or like your mum will try pad out your presents and get all those Soap and Glory gift sets, and you end up with like 6 gift sets that each have 10 things in them, and you're like, I don't want to be ungrateful, but I'm never actually going to use this. Which is actually quite harsh, but obviously the thought is nice, but you end up with so much stuff that you just like, I'm not going to use this. Anyway, this is an eyeliner. I digress slightly, but I use this on my eyebrows. So I think I started doing this, I think just before I got my eyebrows microbladed, because I wanted to see what it would be like, so I like imitated doing it at home. And it's like quite dry, like it's dried out quite a lot, so it's actually perfect for my eyebrows. But I've had this now for about 5 years. It's the same one, so I probably shouldn't still be using it, but until my eyebrows fall off it's fine. So I'll just use this and do tiny strokes. Now I don't like my eyebrows to be like too filled in, so I'm not, and I don't like care if they're perfect. So I'm not trying to get them completely perfect. And I'm just drawing in like any area that's a bit sparse. So that is my eyebrows done. So yeah, I just do like upward strokes, and like I can press quite hard with this because it has completely like dried out. You're probably thinking, why don't I get a proper product? But to me, if I've been using something and it's not broken, it still works. I like use stuff up until the end. I will not buy something new or like replace something new until I have to. That's why I've got hot pink GHDs that I've had for 12 years. They still work, so I'm not getting any more. The next thing I want to do is just conceal any like imperfections, any spots, especially like the darkness under my eye. But I hate in the daytime, especially when doing something quick and like your skin's not like properly prepped. I hate wearing foundation, and I just feel like I have like tiny spots all on my forehead, and I feel like it goes into them. I don't know if that doesn't make any sense, but it just, without anything on them, you couldn't tell that they're there, really, I hope. That's what I tell myself. I used to use concealer, but now I actually use this Fenty Beauty foundation. So it's the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation by Fenty, and I really like this to spot conceal. And this is something I never used to do. So you just need the tiniest little blob, like that. And that's probably too much. And then what I do is get my brush, get like the teeny tiniest bit, and then under my eyes I'll just like dab it like on the dark circle. But the key thing is just put it on the bit that you want to get rid of. Don't spread it round, just on the bit you want to get rid of, and it works really, really well. And then what I do once I've put it on is I just dab it, just pat it in with your brush, but be careful just not to spread it round, because that is then just, if you spread it round, then it's just not really the point of what you're trying to do, which is like the least possible, because you're tired. You might not be tired, it's just me that's tired all the time, but you might be in a rush. And then I also dab some more. I don't know anyone else, but I always get darkness like in the outer corner, which I've never actually seen anyone else say they get that, but I get darkness here. So I'll dab a little bit on the outer corner too. And then we'll just leave that whilst we finish the rest of the spot conceal. So one thing I also get really bad is like redness all around my nose. Like, I can see it really bad. I don't know what it is, but that's another thing I want to cover. So again, I just use a little bit more and dab, and this just gets like completely gets rid of it. It's so good. I get it like round here as well. I don't know why, because I never used to get it when I was younger, but now, yeah, I just get all this redness. With my finger, I just press it all in. I used to use my Real Technique sponge to do stuff like this, but then it just spreads it like too much. I don't know whether that's the way I was doing it or the sponge, but for doing this, it just like spread it too far around my face. But you just want to press it into where it is, because you want it to look like it's like your skin, so you want the heat from your fingers to like melt it into your skin. And then a key thing as well, when you're tapping it in, don't like tap further down and like try blend it round. That is all I use for covering up any imperfections, because I don't have a spot at the moment, touch wood. Somehow I don't have any spots. But if I do, I'll just use that orange brush and just like pinpoint the foundation or concealer like directly onto it, and then press it in with my skin. But I don't need to do that today. And a good thing about this foundation is that you don't need to set it with anything or with any powder. Normally if I was doing like full concealer, I'd obviously set it with powder, but because the Fenty dries down really well, you don't need to do that, which is good. You know, if you're tired, can't be bothered, can't be asked, you're up late, you want to do as little as possible. So next I'm going to do my bronzer. So I use this Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. It's just a powder bronzer in shade Saddle. So I'm going in with this number 7 brush. Again, this is a like Christmas gift set special, so it doesn't actually have a name, but I got it in a Christmas gift set about 2 years ago. And I'm not doing this like super neat or like spending a lot of time on it, because again, this is when I'm tired or hungover and I don't have time. I just go on my cheeks and along my jawline. I just use this to bronze up my face, and then also I'll go over my forehead because it needs it. And also when I'm doing this, because I like to look like I'm quite tanned, so I am quite tanned at the moment anyway, I don't normally get a tan here, because whenever I'm sunbathing I'm always like reading or something, so I'll just put this down my neck just so that my neck's the same colour as my chest. A good thing to do with this, if you want to look tanned, is to put it down the bridge of your nose. So it's kind of contouring your nose, but then kind of not. I guess it is, but it's just like the quickest way to do it ever. So I'll just use my brush and squeeze the brush to make it like thinner. I prefer doing it this way than using like a smaller brush. I've tried doing a smaller brush and it just looks too neat, so it just doesn't give you the sun-kissed look that I want to get from this. So I'll just put that down the bridge of my nose. So next I'm going to do my highlighter. So I've just bought this Revolution highlighter the other day, and I think it was £4, and it's the highlighter reloaded. I think the colour is Raise the Bar, but this is so good. And if you're like me and you're more olive skinned, I find a lot of highlighters go really white on me, or like grey when I try to put them on. So like if I'm facing the side it looks nice, but then when I face forward you can see like two like grey patches. But I'll just show you like how good this is. It's amazing. Wow, that's so nice. I'll just put a little bit on my finger and put it on the end of my nose. And then I do like to put a tiny little bit like in between my eyebrows. It's kind of random, but I think it looks nice and makes your skin look nice. Okay, so now that's done, I'm going to quickly do my mascara. So for mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes. I've been using this for so long and it is really good. I think the big thing with mascara as well is just making sure that you separate the lashes right at the base, because that's what I spend the most amount of time doing when I do my mascara, and I think it makes so much difference. But honestly, this mascara is unreal. Even like doing it really quick, it's so good. I've just done one eye, but I'm just going to show you how good this is. Like the difference between the one I've done it on and the one I haven't is so big. This mascara is so cheap as well. I think it's like, it's definitely less than £10. I just get it in Boots as well, or like Superdrug. It's always on free for two as well, so. So one thing that makes so much difference as well when doing mascara is making sure that you get all the lashes that are on the inner corner, because I never used to do that, but it actually makes such a big difference. It makes your eyes look so much bigger if you do that and get those ones. So we've now almost finished, and I know I said this was quick, but I've been yapping, so it probably seems like it's not that quick, but it is really quick. I might do another video of me actually just doing it and talking over it instead, just so you can see how quick it actually is. Next is the final step, and that is lips. So what I'll do if I'm in a rush is just get, and this is again a product that is meant to be for my eyes and I'm using it somewhere else. This is a eyeliner pencil by Rimmel, and I'll line my lips with this. The reason I do this is because I've never found an actual lip liner that is the same shade as my lips, or that looks like it could be like the outline of my lips. Everything I use has either got like some glitter in it, or is a bit shimmery, or it's too pink, and it just doesn't look right. So that's why I use this. If you have the same problem, try this. It will change your life. And I just lightly outline just above my lip line, and that's it. So I'll just show you. And I'll rub it in a bit. And then that is it with the lip liner. So that was so quick, and I feel like it makes such a difference if you want to make your lips look bigger, which is what I normally do. I want to make my top lip look bigger because it is smaller than my bottom lip. And then yeah, I don't put any lipstick or anything on. So then what I do sometimes do, and I will do this at the end, and I know that's really random because I've already done my mascara, but is just put some bronzer in the crease of my eye just to open up my eye a bit. So I'm just using that Anastasia bronzer that I had earlier, and I just put this like quickly, and this will just open your eye up. And it looks really natural because obviously you've used the same colour everywhere else on your face as well. And then that is everything. I really need like some stuff to get away, not get away. Well, yeah, get away from all these hairs. They're just like so annoying. I don't know how people do like a pony and it's like perfectly smooth. I smooth mine up and then within 2 minutes it's like I've touched that thing. Did you know when you were younger? Did you ever have that like ball that has like lightning in it? Like I don't know how to explain it. Like lightning, yeah. And if you touched it, it'd make your hair go like that. That's like my hair as soon as I tie it up. I always do that. And I need to not. I have a drink and then I'm like, who does that? What weirdo does that every time they drink something? Me. I always notice I do it and I'm like, shut up. So this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this 5-minute makeup look. I know that it does seem like it took a lot longer than that, but that's just because I can't shut up. If you do try this, it probably will actually take 5 minutes, if not less, if you're not yapping all the time. So I hope you enjoyed this look and I'll see you soon.